this year. Will they be without Sterling Sharp? Perhaps for the rest of his career. The leader of the pack, Brett Favre, could he bring them to Shangri-La? First quarter, opening drive for the Packers. They win the toss. Favre to Robert Brooks playing the slot for the injured Sharp.
What a great job by Robert Brooks. Here he runs a similar pattern that we used to see Sterling Sharp. But look at the throw and look at the catch.
So on the same opening drive, 3rd and 3 at the 30, Favre ignores the blitz, dumps it to Reggie Cobb, makes some nice moves down to the 12. First down, and the Packers out of the 2-yard line. Mike Holmgren says, we script these things. It's 4th and goal. Dorsey Levens, like Tommy Dorsey, they're getting sentimental over you in Green Bay. 7-0. Pack. Barry Sanders, would his mercurial feet do the work? Not on this afternoon, Joe.
No way. Look at that Packer defensive line stay in their lanes. They give them no place to run. Barry, you can't go here. No, you can't go there. You go backwards, Barry. He got him. Fritz Shermer's defense doing a great job. Reggie White was absolutely individually brilliant. With that breather on his nose, he's moving up the field. Watch with the bull rush that he does to Sean Bowens. That allows the sack. Unbelievable job up front.
Late second quarter, the Packers leading 7-0, and they're going to run the end around to Robert Brooks. Watch, 76. Give him hell, Harry Galbraith with a big block, and the Packers into field goal range. Chris Jackie had missed a 37-yard field goal, but from 51, squeezes it through, and the Packers lead it 10-0. At this point, with 3 minutes to go in the first half, yards 184-8 for the Pack. Paul Hornung didn't quite have that range, although he did on the ground. Dave Craig, he's got the range to Brett Perriman. And Perriman, and down to the 10-yard line, but the Packers defense holds. So the very reliable Jason Hansen from 30 yards out, and it's no good. Vince smiling down from above. 10-0 Packers at the half. -6 yards for that fellow, Barry Sanders, in the first half. Mike Holmgren's Packers lead still 10-0 second half. 4th down and 1 at the 38-yard line. Edgar Allan Poe Bennett. Willie Clay says, quote, the Lions nevermore. To the Nanook of the North. Wayne Fonz's team takes over. And Dave Craig. Packers did a good job on Herman Moore today, but Craig looking for the angular whack. And he leaps over Doug Evans, and it's down to the Packer 26-yard line. But Barry, quite contrary on this afternoon against the Packers.
Well, look at the job that Wayne Simmons does. The middle linebacker is assigned to cover Barry Sanders. He stays with him on the screen. Now, this is Barry in one-on-one. He shakes left, he shakes right. Simmons, number 59. What a great individual effort.
Meanwhile, Brett Favre, with the score 10-3, gets hit what he thought was a little late and a little hard by the Sandman, Broderick Thomas. So look at Favre. Forget that he's a quarterback. He's going to take him up, and Pat Willing rushes to the defense of his fellow linebacker, fighting the quarterback. Oh, by the way, the drive ends in a field goal. It's 13-3, but on his way to the Pro Bowl, Mel Gray stopped off at Lambeau Field. He's hurt, but you couldn't tell it here. Look at him go! And actually, Jackie does a good job of slowing down the play to perhaps save the touchdown. But the big play by Mel Gray gives Wayne Fonz's club some hope. That sets up Dave Craig, and now we're early 4th quarter. From the 4 to Brett Perriman, and he beats George Ice-T, gets 13-10, but boom, spikes it in his face. Starting a fracas, they would get a flag for taunting, and they'd have to kick off from way back. Although on that particular drive, the Packers punted. That particular drive didn't cost the Lions. Lions get the ball back, and they're still trying to establish Barry Sanders.
Barry's going to go right here, but the Packers are going to stay in their lanes. They follow. Oh, he's down. Good job by Don Davey, and then Pop puts him off. But Sanders, you got to try and get him the ball somehow. No, you cannot get him the football today.
13 carries for -1. That's unbelievable. The Packers, of course, minus Sterling Sharp, kick a field goal, 5.5 to go, 16-10. Lions tried him out of charge. Barry Sanders. He now uses a decoy with the flea flecker. Craig to Perriman. It's short of the first down. 3rd and 4 at the 28-yard line of the Packers. Craig to Rodney Holman. Turns it upfield. George Kuntz drags him for the first down. 2 incompletions makes it 3rd and 10 at the 23-yard line. Craig. Sanders staying in a block. He hits Aubrey Matthews, and it's 4th down, and Dave Levy says we're going to go for it. Would he drive his Chevy to the Levy? The Levy would not be dry. Craig with the sneak keeps the chains and the clock going. Fonz and Holmgren nervous. 3rd and 7 at the 10. Bryce Pop, 95 on the way to the Pro Bowl. He stopped off at Lambeau Field with a big sack. So 4th down at the 17. Here's your ball game. Minute 45 to go. Craig to Moore. He catches it, but he's out of bounds. Was they rule out of bounds? Was he pushed out, Joe?
I don't think so. I think he's going to come down out of bounds anyway. Look, he's up. You see that foot land so far out of bounds, boom, no way he'd be him. Look at it again. George Teague, no, he wouldn't have had it.
So the Packers run out the clock, and then with just a few seconds to go, in a play of mild interest around the country, Craig Hetrick takes the punt, and rather than kneel down and give the trade a shot, gets out of the end zone. It's a safety to make the final score Pack 16 and the Lions 12. Green Bay remains undefeated lifetime in the playoffs at Lambeau Field at 6-0.